The primary responsibility of government is to protect life and property. But as it is no longer the responsibility of government to protect the life and property of the masses. Looking at the situation of what is happening in Abuja right now, a lot of people have been displaced. They've been displaced from their home. And from my understanding, I learned that most of these people legally acquired those houses. And now they've been displaced from their homes. They've been rendered homeless. What will be the outcome of this in the near future? In this time that things are so hard for people, why is it that our government does not really matter? It does not really matter to the government what the people are passing through. We all understand that things are so difficult in the country right now. This is not the time to displace people. This is not the time to render people homeless. This is not the time to put more problem on people. How do you expect these people to live today? How do you expect them to survive? Most of these people that you have rendered homeless might find it very difficult to resettle again. And this is mostly the origin of criminality. It is mostly the origin of criminality because a displaced person can do anything to survive. Most of them are sleeping outside now. They don't even have where to pass the night. In this cold time, they are sleeping outside. And the government does not have empathy on them. The government does not seem to be concerned about the well-being of the people. It's a pathetic situation. It's a very pathetic situation. Government will need to wake up from their slumber and beginning to do the right thing, as I have always said. Government will have to continue to protect the life and property of its citizens. What is wrong if the government truly have a plan on that particular area that is being demolished by the Wike-led administration as the Minister of FCT? If the government truly have the plan on that area, what are they supposed to do? They are supposed to provide a settlement for those people before they go on to demolish their houses. Now their houses were demolished and they were rendered homeless, sleeping outside. What would be the effect of this thing that has happened in the life of these people in the near future? Before you know what, now a lot of them will beginning to develop other means of survival, other means of livelihood. They will be angry with the government, they will be angry with the nation entirely, and they will be angry with everybody that comes around them. Because at this time, when they needed the government the most, the government has turned their back on them. Just imagine how they are passing, how they are living. Imagine how stranded they are. Most of them are homeless today. I'm appealing to the government. It is good to develop a land or a place, but whenever you're trying to do that, let it not become a burden on people. Let it not be that you are displacing others to favor yourself, because this thing, you're not actually doing it for the interest of the masses. You're doing it for personal interest. Most of these lands that were demolished will be allocated to friends. We all know that, how it happens. So I'm appealing to the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do the needful, try to augment this situation before it gets out of hand. The people are passing through hell. In fact, I saw a video last night and I saw how these people were passing the night in the cold. These were people that have their own houses. Now they've been rendered homeless. How do you expect them to pick up? What has the government done to provide an alternative homes for them? In a developed world, when a situation like this arises, the government will first of all provide a temporal site or even a permanent site to the people that will be affected before the action will be taken. Even though they were notified, I feel that the notification time was too short for them to decide. So the government is being very irresponsible on this side. Wike, you were the one that said you don't want to join a cancerous party. But it seems that you have been infected by the cancer because the cancerous characteristics is what you are displaying right now. Put the masses first in anything you're doing as a government. Consider the people, the well-being of the people first before you go ahead to do the things you're doing. It's a very pitiful situation, honestly. It's a pitiful situation. It's a pitiful situation. Just imagine, just look at how the people are homeless right now. Just look at.
This whole area, as you can see, let's turn around, come and see. Where do you expect all these people to go to? This place that have been demolished is not anywhere on the road. Please, one house. It's not anywhere on the road or beside the road. Look at the faces of these people. I hate to stereotype, but it is what it is at the end of the day. What will happen after this demolition is terrorism, stealing, snatching of phones,